So, again, if you're a chiropractor or an office manager for a chiropractic office, let's answer one question. How would a chiropractic office double its revenue without needing to add new patients, doubling your weekly schedule, and without becoming a sleazy salesman? You might think it's impossible. Some might say it's ridiculous or a pipe dream. You might be thinking those people probably make the same amount of money now as they did for years. But imagine double the revenue without impacting your schedule. Sounds pretty crazy. Now, your schedule is already packed, and deep down, you know that even if it isn't, there are only so many hours in the day, only so many patients you can help. Of course, we know that time is our most precious resource, but it can also work against us in capping our income. Here's the problem, and why I'm approaching you as a doctor of chiropractic today. You and other doctors have probably already heard of the horrible effects that oxidative damage has on the body. It's been linked to such diseases as cancer, heart disease, stroke, arthritis, and many more. Problems that doctors on every side have been struggling against for decades. But there hasn't been a real solution until recently. I mean, sure, nutritionists would say to eat better, more antioxidants, etc., and other recommendations from medical professionals would maybe do some good, but it ends up just feeling like rearranging chairs on the Titanic. So talk of what many suspected would be a cure at the cellular level became clear: more glutathione. If you've never heard of glutathione, it's okay. Most doctors even either never heard of it or don't remember hearing about it because before now, there really hasn't been a lot we can do about it. Now, feel free to pause this right now and go Google oxidative damage and glutathione. Both are very real. And as you know, we can live for 3 weeks without food, 3 days without water, 3 minutes without air, and now you know that the body without glutathione will die in seconds or instantly because our very cells require it. We lose glutathione as we age, which is why we have many age-related illnesses. But here's why the discussion seems to stop before it gets started. Doctors that knew about it also knew that simply taking glutathione, ingesting it, had little to no effect because very little would be absorbed and used by the body. So the snake oil peddlers don't care about that online. They're just shouting, take more glutathione, even though it won't be absorbed enough to improve intercellular health. So a team of doctors came together to devise a treatment that would result in what is arguably the greatest discovery since penicillin and vaccination. After years of research testing, they developed a breakthrough workaround, a patented special combination of natural ingredients that cause the body to produce its own higher genius, you might say. Well, yeah. The best is that the company did things right. They got a patent, like Brothers patent on ailerons. Anyone can make a plane, it just won't fly. It won't have wings that could turn the plane. That's where they actually had their patent. In the same way, their patented product called ribosine is the only product that gets the body to produce its own higher levels of glutathione. Can't get more all-natural than that. Ribosine is the tip of the iceberg. We have something we call the big idea snowball system that grows. Nothing crazy changes. It's just it slowly gets rolling. And it's a specific offer for chiropractors that I will share with you in a bit. Now, maybe you haven't added in any product or service to your practice beyond the services you normally provide. And that actually would be a good thing. Why? Because almost anything else would be a fad or a trend product and wouldn't have benefits that all of your patients could enjoy. Just as everybody has a spine, every body is made up of cells. Almost every patient past the age of 25 has some level of oxidative damage. So this would be a perfect complement to your practice and can fundamentally help every one of your patients because it is backed by real science. You don't have to take anyone's word. Why are chiropractors the best doctors to get this to the people that need it? Because almost every other doctor is too restricted, or they're too afraid to step out of line of what big pharma or insurance companies tell them they can and cannot do. Most other doctors don't have a clue what it's like. Chiropractors have had to take proven medical solutions directly to the people for over 100 years, many times without insurance assistance at all. You probably had to explain that to friends or family. They just think doctors are doctors. They make a ton of money without even trying. Maybe you can relate. Dr. Bethany is a chiropractor and dietitian. She thought she had seen it all and has a very unique story. She had thyroid cancer back in 2001 and has been cancer-free ever since. But about a year and a half ago, she started having digestive issues and kidney problems that as a doctor she couldn't diagnose. So she first went to her OBGYN and several other ologists, and no one could help her. Being a doctor, she dug deeper into the research and realized due to a house water leak, she had developed mold in her system over time. But even after taking this research back to the other doctors, they still said they had no idea how to get it out and that they still couldn't help her. She must have felt completely betrayed by the medical community she served with and that they had failed her. By the time she came across this product with ribosane, she was desperate, but by then she didn't have much hope in anything. But after 3 weeks, everything changed. She woke up one morning before the alarm clock. And that was weird because that never happened before. Then she realized that for the first time in months, she wasn't nauseous. She was always nauseous. She felt so good she wanted to cry with joy and shout from the rooftops about this amazing product no one has ever heard of. Because she felt so good, she got curious and dug into the research and even read every detail of the patent. She found it was U.S. Patent 8501700, and because of her scientific background, she could fully appreciate the scientific language she was reading, as well as the scientific breakthrough she was experiencing and feeling. How have her patients benefited? Here are own words on the subject. I have patients that are sleeping better, better energy first thing in the morning. Joints aren't as achy as they were before. I have a neurology patient. Within 2 weeks, she was doing so well, her neurologist lowered her medication. I don't push the product at all, but people who have me for a while and see me now are amazed. I've had people come up to me and say, "You are absolutely glowing. What are you doing?" So I had to tell them about this. Now, you may not have any serious illness compelling you to jump at this. You may not wake up groggy, achy, or low energy. But like Dr. Bethany, you have patients you deeply care about. Helping them every way you can is one of, if not the most important reason you became a doctor in the first place. But before you discuss this product with them, it's probably a good idea for you to experience it yourself. When I Google chiropractic, this is what I see as stated on a Harvard website. Chiropractic is a system of therapy focused on the structure of the body, particularly the spine. Chiropractors manipulate the body's alignment to relieve pain and improve function and to help the body heal itself. The reason why our products work so great for patients of chiropractic care is because constantly expanding their ability to help patients by helping the body heal itself at a cellular level. It's like being a chiropractor for each individual cell of your patient. Therapy for every cell's structure and function, much like a spine is for the body. Luckily, you don't have to make 37.2 trillion cell adjustments. Ribosane will take care of that for you. That's like hiring million cell chiropractors to work in your office without taking more of your valuable time week after week. When you fill out the form, we will reach out to you at your convenience and tell you more about the Big Idea Snowball System. Look forward to speaking with you.